You do not need to be perfect to be loved, and I'm going to prove it to you. And this changed my brain chemistry with this. You know your friends, like you love your friends. I love my friends, like my girls, if you're watching this, I love you so much. And I also realize they aren't perfect, right? Like I know all my friends, I know all their quirks, right? I love them. Like I can think of a couple friends right now and a couple quirks they have. It doesn't make me love them any less, but like I love you, right? And that is how people feel about you, right? Your friends look at you and they're like, yeah, I know Adele, I know her quirks, she's got her things, you know, but God, I love that girl. You know what I mean? If your friends can do that, why couldn't a man? I feel you. But I just want you to think about that. Like, I look at my friends who have these like amazing love stories, who have husbands and boyfriends and all these things that just like adore them. And like, they're perfect, you know? And I'm like, oh my gosh, when I think about it like that, I'm like, God, if they can have that, why can't I? You know, like they aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. Wait, why do I feel like I need to be perfect in order to be loved? But like they don't, right? You know what I mean? I do fall into that trap of being like, okay, I need to perform well. If I mess up at all, if he sees a bad side of me, if blah, 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 like he's not gonna like me. He's gonna leave. He's not gonna choose me. He's gonna whatever. And then I think about my friends who are so deeply loved, that are flawed human beings, that I love, that are deeply flawed human beings, that love me as a deeply flawed human being. If I was so unlovable, how would I have friends? If I was so unlovable, why would, you know, my family love me? You know what I mean? And I know there's some of you sitting here being like, well, I don't have friends. I don't have family. I don't know. Do you have a pet? I bet they love you. If you were so unlovable, why would your pet love you? You know, we are all just inherently lovable on this earth. You know, short of you being a narcissistic psychopath like Ted Bundy, which even Ted Bundy had people that loved him, okay? You are lovable, right? And I know our brains sometimes trick us into thinking, oh my gosh, I need to like prove how lovable I am. I need to show my value. Like if I'm not showing you how worth choosing I am, how will you know, right? How will it be obvious? But we are. It is obvious. It is obvious, and it's obvious to the right person, okay? I know you might not be chosen by everybody, but that's not the goal. The goal is not to be chosen by everybody, even though sometimes our brains feel like that is. The goal is to be chosen by the person, okay? And you can be, because you are lovable inherently, like just the way you are. I'm all about some self-improvement, so like don't get me wrong. You know, I think you should be doing the work, but your friends love you. Your family loves you. There are people on this earth, pets on this earth that love you. Why couldn't a guy? You know, why couldn't he? Your friends, your flawed friends are loved. Why couldn't you be loved the same way? Why couldn't you deserve what they deserve? What makes you different?